A very good evening to all the respected listeners. Uh, this is a series which I'm starting with clinical hematology. I'll be uploading a very short videos on different important topics of clinical hematology. Let's first start, I think, with a brief overview of blood. Basically, hematology is the study of blood. So it is the main transport medium of the body, we don't know, and it is 8% of the body weight, and it is a special type of connective tissue where the living cell is suspended in a non-living matrix and is more dense than water and 5 times more viscous than water. So it possesses viscosity, and the pH is between 7.35 to 7.45, and it is the body's homeostatic mechanism which is maintaining this pH balance. Then the temperature is around 37.4 degrees centigrade, and the average adult blood volume is 5 liter in case of women and 5.5 liter in case of men. So, what are the important points which you have to discuss? It has 5 times more viscosity in the water, and that viscosity is attributed primarily to the presence of plasma proteins. The pH has to be maintained, the temperature has to be maintained so as to ensure the enzymatic activity. The entire biochemical reaction which is taking place in the body, they depend upon the pH and temperature of the blood. Therefore, these need to be maintained, and homeostatic mechanisms are actually aiming to maintain this acid water balance as well as the temperature, thermoregulation, and all. Now, blood function, we know the most important function is the transport of gases. So, distribution of oxygen, hormones, metabolic waste products, and the regulation, of course, the pH maintenance, the temperature, and the fluid volume, which I told you the normal value is 5 liter in case of women and 5.5 liter in case of men, and preventing the blood loss, that is the clotting, and preventing the infection. These are the major functions, and they depend upon the various components, the major blood components. So you know that first of all, we know that the living cells are suspended in the matrix. We have just seen the so component and percentage of the blood is what 46 to 63% is the plasma, and 37 to 54% is the formed elements. Plasma is primarily consisting of 92% of water and 7% of plasma protein, and less than 1% is the regulatory protein and other solutes. So plasma protein, also the major ones are albumin, globulin, and fibrinogen. Albumin is forming 54 to 60%, globulin 35 to 38%, and fibrinogen 4 to 7%. So albumin is the site of production, absorbed, the fluid part, that is the 92% of water. That part is absorbed by the intestinal tract or produced by metabolism. Either in your diet you are taking water, or by the as an end product of the metabolism you are getting the fluid part of the blood. Albumin in the it is produced in liver primarily. The globulin, you can see that out of globulin, the alpha globulins are produced in the liver, the beta globulins are also produced in the liver, but the gamma globulins, which are essentially the immunoglobulins, they are formed by the plasma cells in response to a immunity. So it is an immune response. So the fluid part of the blood is major function is to act as a transport medium, and the albumin important function is what it maintains the osmotic concentration, as I told you, and it transports the lipid molecules. Okay, so it acts as a carrier protein for the lipid. Now the globulin, first the alpha globulin, which are synthesized in the liver, they transport and maintain osmotic concentration. Gamma beta globulins are also having a transport function. They maintain the osmotic concentration, but immunoglobulins are generating the immune response. Now, fibrinogen, which is constituting 4 to 7% synthesized in the liver, is responsible for the process of blood clotting in case of hemostasis. Then the regulatory protein, less than 1%, includes hormones and enzymes. They can be produced by various forces, and they are important as what they regulate various body functions. Other solutes will include the nutrient, the gases, and the waters, and they are all you get either through your diet, they are absorbed by the intestinal tract, or they are seen in the respiratory system or produced by the cells of the body itself, and they have a variety of function. Now we come to the formed element, the cellular part, which is suspended in this matrix of plasma, the 37 to 54% part. Out of it, 99% is of the RBCs, the erythrocytes, less than 1% those of leukocytes, less than 1% is the platelets. So, erythrocytes are produced in the red bone marrow in adults. The important function is transport gases and primarily the oxygen and some carbon dioxide. Leukocytes, they are again divided into granular and agranular leukocytes. Granular leukocytes are basically three types: neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. They are possessing special granules, which are containing the enzymes which are proteolytic activity, the immunogenic reactions. Then we have red bone marrow, and it is synthesized and it is responsible for the non-specific immunity. Okay, that is the non-specific, the natural killer cells and all, they are formed by the granular leukocytes. Then agranular leukocytes includes lymphocytes and monocytes, out of which lymphocyte is synthesized in the bone marrow as well as the lymphatic tissue. Lymphocytes are providing specific immunity, and monocytes, which are synthesized in red memory, they are actually providing the non-specific immunity, because you must have heard about the monocyte macrophage system. They are basically the antigen presenting cells and also responsible for the process of phagocytosis. So in a way they are for the non-specific immunity. Now megakaryocytes, which are platelets actually, which are less than 1%, they are synthesized by the red bone marrow, and they are responsible for the function of hemostasis. So this was about the composition of the blood, the various components, the site of production, their percentage, and their major function. Next, we'll see the next video in the other remaining part of the clinical hematology. Thank you.